Parampara simply means lineage, the hereditary, the heritage. That means we have had many relatives, like our father and mother, two people, because of that we are born. They had their parents. They had their parents. Like that, if you look at the lineage, there is a stream of people. Just like if you look at the lineage of any tradition, there are a stream of masters. They were all relevant and they were all respectable in their times. They delivered in their times. So why are we respecting them? Just like we respect our parents and grandparents and great grandparents, we respect the entire lineage. But who do we connect and interact with? Who's in front of you? While we respect them, we interact with who's available. Just imagine somebody is connected to somebody who's not in the body and they have a strong connection. That is their reality. It's not that, oh, they can't connect to that and they should connect to something now. Not like that. Whoever you are interacting with, effortlessly, connecting effortlessly, receiving from them effortlessly, means communication, up the traffic of communication, question and answer. If that's happening, if there is a support happening, there is a flow happening in the communication, that's it. The whole images should not bother you. They just represent a lineage. They just tell there has been a lineage. There is something flowing. Just like when you see a river on the surface, on the plain, we already know this river has an origin on the mountains. So mountains are essential for the river to reach here. So, but it doesn't matter, but you can take the water from here and take a bath. You don't have to go to the mountains and take a bath because that is more real than this. So, according to you, how you are connecting, what you're connecting to, or in simple terms, if somebody is actually delivering things to you, that person is more relevant to you. Just like a childhood, the father and mother at home, they were taking care of us as a children. They are very relevant for us. But when we grow older, we take care of them because they become older and when we grow up. So we take care of them. That's responsibility. Like that, everything has value. Every aspect has a larger responsibility, which is called dharma. And we respect everything. We respect everybody. So while we respect everybody, who you can talk to, communicate to, whether the person is in the body or not in the body, that's up to individuals. Nobody needs to change anything, and changing won't work. But if somebody has come, like Upanishad says, the guru who have come to your life is the one who's sent. That recognition should be there. Because and how do you recognize? Based on the value that person adds to your life. So the value addition, relevance is the criteria here, not the form. You can respect everybody. When you bow down to your guru, to your param guru, to your paratpara guru, parameshti guru, all these gurus are there. Many masters have walked this path. All of them have relevance, especially at the time of their existence, physical existence. Many of them have relevance down the line because still further beyond their time, beyond years, because whatever they gave to the world cannot die. That doesn't have a duration. The relevance is the existing of that eternity aspect in their delivery. Whatever they have delivered is eternal stuff. Truth is eternal. It cannot have two sides. Truth is truth. Right now there is sun outside, sunshine outside. Sun is there, sunshine is there outside. It's a truth. Whether we like it or not, whether we pull the shutter down, still the sun is there outside. So like that, certain truths are truths. That's what they have delivered. And that stays beyond time, beyond human existence, through time. That's why they have relevance, like people worship Krishna, Rama, Jesus, Buddha, all this because whatever they delivered is eternal. Time can't stop it. Time cannot stop it. That is one. And second thing is that most of the time when we are in the body, we look at life through our senses. That's different from this. What is eclipsed there? Truth is eclipsed there. when you see two different forms, two different faces, and then when we have a issue of connection between, oh, that's different from this, we are fundamentally wrong. They are not wrong. Whether it is Datta or Baba or Krishna or Shiva, they are all same. They are all different aspects of Supreme Consciousness, come for a particular reason, relevant for time, for their time and time beyond. But we look at all these different faces and then we feel, oh, they're all different. That's our problem. So as true spiritual owners, or let's say path owners, or people who walk the path of spirituality, we must forget about looking at the difference in forms. Look at the essence. Look at the teaching. If Datta's teachings are really acceptable and it is really transformational for you, that's it. Same thing is told by another master at a different time for a different audience. Maybe for them that's better. Not because Datta's teachings are wrong. It's because the adapted version for them is more understandable. It is more acceptable, more transformation oriented, or it can help transformation. So that's more relevant. So simple. What suits you is good for you. What doesn't suit you, you can discard. But that doesn't mean they are useless. They are all having their relevance. And also, nobody is a replacement for another. Everybody have the relevance, including, not even gurus I'm saying, any person you take, any bird, animal, every being has their relevance, space, meaning, relevance on earth. So this is all part of existence. I hope this is clear. Just like I told, see, the gross and subtle confuses people. We are all addicted to gross. Why? Because it's more compelling. Gross means the body. Body related is more compelling. Mind related is more compelling. So the thing which activates mind and body is not so compelling. It's silent, it's quiet, but that's the real thing. See, this we are worried about the light bulb, but the electricity is more important than the light bulb. Only then the light bulb will be effective. Like that, when we connect to anything gross, we should always keep one thought on the thing which energizes that thing. If you constantly do that, you will start feeling the subtle aspects of life. Feeling is more important. That feeling, as it grows and grows, when you are feeling life, feeling everything, so that you are automatically on a detached state, because you are tending to feel, you are understanding more, you are feeling, and that's more tangible. That brings more tangible effect to the subtle aspect, because subtle is not tangible. The sukshma is not tangible, will not be tangible. Only through observation, feeling the feeling, and also connecting to the energy aspect of the activity, you will start experiencing it at work. Means you got to perceive it. This is one side. Second side is that we feel, okay, being spiritual means we can't have anything in the neighborhood, or whatever happens in our life, this is all not acceptable. There is a reason for saying so. That is, you have to detach from the gross to feel the subtle. Otherwise, you only feel the gross. 80%, 90% of the people only feel gross. The sthula aspect, the body aspect. They don't feel the sukshma aspect. So that for feeling the subtle, you got to detach from the gross. How? Just like I said now, just understand and have an awareness that there is a sukshma, subtle, working on the mind, working on the body, working on the thoughts, working on the brain, in the brain, to have an experience called life. So this electricity is more important than the gadget. This is important to understand. And secondly, nothing is bad here. But we need to, until you establish yourself in the subtle, where you become completely owned by the subtle, means physical feeling. Like you are not connecting to your body, you are not connecting to your personality, you are not connecting to your gross, your name, your position, your place. Before that, you need to start feeling the subtle. And this is very important in this lifetime, because there's no postponement here. Otherwise, you have to take another birth. So As you concentrate more and more into the subtle aspect of you, whatever happens outside or whatever you are engaged in, you will only feel the subtle at work. You will not feel the gross at work. Otherwise, we are occupied by the external. Here you are occupied by the internal, the energy aspect that occupies you. And then after a while, as you're completely occupied and occupied and occupied by the internal, you're stabilized in the internal. Then outside, whatever, if it's a Rolls Royce outside, if you have 100 Rolls Royces, or you have a private jet, or you have a bullock cart, or you're walking, it wouldn't matter. Because you are so detached that anything external is just a plaything. Oh, that's available. Okay, let me have it. So you will be using them without ownership. That level of simplicity happens. So looking at outside, the things which are coming from outside, you can never judge a master. So the first thing is that you establish yourself in the subtle. When you are in subtle, so many things comes to you. And that when it comes, you should be completely equanimous. You are not affected. You are not overtly excited. You are not depressed. You are as you are. You are not affected, or you are not influenced by anything outside. That's where a master is. You can know that a master is stable, including whether he is alive or he is dead. Death will have no problem with him, means he'll be happy to die if he has to die. Happy to die in the sense not that he is committing suicide. I'm saying death will not affect him. There's no fear of death. There's no fear of existence. There's no insecurity. There is no desire of anything larger or grand. But everything happens because he is that. Everything is subtle and everything is inside, everything is subtle. So everything comes to him when he becomes subtle. So this is important to understand, especially in the path of Datta, because it's a unique path, single path. Path means you are the path. Being you is more important. And that for being you, this awareness is very important. Just be aware of the energy aspect of everything happening. Don't ever get stuck with the physical or the mental. Instead, feel the energy. Then you will know that all these masters are relevant. They were all established in subtle. And you will start connecting with them. They will start talking to you. And fundamentally, you will know the relevance of the master who's talking to you physically. Because that master's job is to shepherd you to the right track all the time. You may think, oh, I know everything. That's exactly where you fall. The moment you know something, you're falling. The moment you understand, I know nothing and I don't have to know anything. My master is leading me, taking me, shepherding me to the right place. You know everything. Then you are home.